Good to see you, my friend.
It's great to see you, Warren.
Hey, it's great to be here. You know, I enjoy coming out to the Comic-Con. There's a lot of hot anime girls that get off on touching fur, so it's good for me. A lot of furries here, which is nice.
One sec, I think I better adjust this.
Level I'm going to be talking at pretty much. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Pick up the DVD if you wouldn't mind. Because I can barely afford gas money to get home, so I need the profits. I really do.
Okay, so Warren, I'm surprised to see you here because isn't this sort of thing beneath you?
This is really more a Greg the Bunny thing. You know, I'm not a fanboy. I don't know what a battle star is, and so I'm a little bit confused. But you know, this is to pay the bills, and you know, the company says jump, and I ask how much for me to jump. That's pretty much how it goes.
That's fantastic. Well, okay, so.
But you were on an old episode of Doctor Who, back the British one.
Yes, I was inside a Dalek. What do they call a Dalek? I was inside a Dalek, and I would just kind of ride around in there, and then I'd hit a switch and say exterminate a lot, and good times, good times. That was BBC. I love working with the BBC.
Yeah, I've heard rumors of your early days working with like Peter O'Toole, Oliver Reed.
Oh yeah, those were good days. You know, I would love to write a memoir, except I was pretty drunk off my ass for most of it. A lot of blackouts. I remember Peter O'Toole taking a swing at a barmaid one time, and I remember being in a threesome with Mikey Caine and myself and Peter Ustinov. That was a sweaty sandwich, I'll tell you. But most of it's really left me, unfortunately. If those bed springs could talk, though, they'd whimper softly and cry.
So do you prefer, which do you prefer, television or the theater?
I'm a child of the theater. I really think there's nothing like the personal relationship that one has with one's audience. And especially, it's like you can lock the doors and really have a captive audience to avoid walkouts. You know, on television, somebody can change the channel. But in theater, especially if it's raining, there's much more possibility of your audience, you know, sort of staying with you. But television has been kind to me. I've managed to do this insipid little Muppet show for the Independent Film Channel and for a brief time on Fox. So, you know, I can't really complain because it's been paying my alimony.
Yeah, and how is it working with the same cast of characters for the last many years? Is that...
We've had our ups and downs. Some of them got, like Count Blah underwent some major physical transformations, you know. There's a lot of body manipulation. Puppets go into the knife a lot, change their appearances every once in a while, every few years. Just some stitching to kind of keep everything together. But I like working with the gang, you know. Count Blah, he's a good actor. I respect him. He's been in the business many years. He used to do the old horror Hammer films, Ed Wood type stuff. Greg the Bunny I really have very little respect for because he's had no professional training whatsoever. He gets by on acting like an idiot. You know, he blows his lines and they say, oh, good print. You know, oh, brilliant, Greg. That was wonderful. Let's use that. That's a keeper. And, you know, with me, I could rehearse all day and they're asking me to do it again. You know, can you do it again, Warren, and be funnier? Greg the Bunny just has, you know, he shows up late and he just bumps into something and they say, oh, brilliant. It's a keeper. Ridiculous. The French probably love him.
Well, what's been your favorite role to play so I'm doing these movie parodies?
One of my favorite roles?
Yes.
Well, I enjoy performing in my own plays. I did one called The Succubus, and I did another called Postcards from the Shitstorm. That's probably one of my most popular. And I always play an extension of myself. I also enjoy Shakespeare. I do a mean Iago. Yeah, really bad, really angry. And that's a very good question, though.
How do you choose your roles?
Well, I have a very rough screening process where my agent basically tells me what's available, and if my I don't have Gamblers Anonymous that day, I just show up, and they pay. I choose my roles based upon what pays, frankly. I'll do just about anything these days. But it used to be that I looked for something that just had a great deal of humanity, which is ironic, being an ape. But I really enjoy roles that are grounded and that have some pathos and passion. I haven't found any yet.
Your helmet, is there any activities with which you take it off?
No, I don't remove the helmet, not even whilst showering. The helmet is very much a part of me and an expression of my own self, and I like the mystery. I love that people go, "Ooh, Warren, why do you wear the helmet?" And I say, "Glad you asked." Now, it's an icebreaker. It starts a conversation. And after a few drinks, we go to the hotel room and I let you try to peek underneath. That's how it goes. But I don't ever remove it.
Is it from your athletic days, or is it to keep you from hurting yourself?
I did play a good deal of cricket in my youth. I was quite good with a cricket bat, both on and off the field. But no, mostly I just keep it on because I like to accessorize. Actors enjoy props. They call it business. It's good business if you can have a little something to work with. So the helmet adds to my mystery, and it also helps set me aside in auditions. You go to something, Dunstan checks in, or Ed, the baseball chimp movie, and you go there and there's like 10 other chimps sitting there, and they go, "Ooh, the one with the helmet, he looks interesting." It was that or a diaper.
Is it tough for apes in this business?
Oh yeah, terrible. You're always being typecast, they're always like, "Oh, do you fling your own poop?" And yeah, it's really hard. Do you know sign language? Stuff like that. And for me, I'm looking for roles that are, for a lack of better word, have human appeal. And it's hard to find that. King Kong, he climbs a tower, he falls down, dies, boring, not too good. Plus, see, I don't really do a lot of stunt work. And T-Rexes have sharp teeth, so I didn't want to do that.
Well, can you give us a little dirt behind the scenes at Greg the Bunny? I know there must be some, some arguments, some...
Well, there is a lot of dirt behind the scenes of Greg the Bunny, but it's mostly all about me. Yeah, don't lead the most clandestine lifestyle. That's probably no secret. And it's also no secret that I don't get along with Greg. I think he's a moron. And the guys seem to try to exploit that at every opportunity because they think it's comedy gold. But apparently Frank Sinatra hated Sammy Davis, and apparently, all the great comedy teams wanted to take each other's heads off. So I guess you need that kind of energy, to make chemistry work. But yeah, it's true. It's not a happy place to be, and the place stinks. Every shot you're looking at, you guaranteed that Greg smells like BO and pudding.
Yes, and what do you smell like?
Me? I smell like Brute. And just a hint of steak sandwich.
All right. Seeing anybody?
No, at this time I'm not seeing anyone. I'm still technically married. I've been going through a divorce with my wife Maggie for the last 25 years. It's been a very on-again, off-again kind of thing. It cost me a lot of money. What can I say? We have a real debased passion, and every time it seems like we're going to break up, we find ourselves bumping uglies in a broom closet. So it's been difficult. But whenever I can find a little starlet that I can have to myself, I have a little fun. And I like the professional ladies. Damn shame of what happened to Heidi Fleiss. Real damn shame. Really screwed up a lot of us. Me and Tom Sizemore used to sit there thinking, where are we going to get our pussy from now? And it was difficult. But you find ways to bounce back.
Okay, Warren. Well,
thank you, Damon.
It was a huge pleasure to meet you. I've been a fan of yours for absolutely
Well, thank
years.
you so much. Absolutely my pleasure. It was very good to see you. Where is this appearing exactly? Is this going to be on PBS or BBC One?
Probot News, probotproductions.com. Maybe you're familiar with the website.
Probot News.
You collect toys?
Toys? What, you mean like sexual stuff? I got a few things. I got a collectible Hello Kitty dildo. It's a Japanese import. Yeah. All right. Well, sounds good, kid. Good luck with it. Best of luck. Hey, best of luck.
Well, thanks again for
Thank you. Thank you.